Man Hapon, good afternoon everyone. Where do we start again with this one? If anyone had seen the last video where I've been gone for 6 days just to get a visa extension and I had to come back to Cebu a month later, well, I'm back in Cebu right this minute. Let's start. Well, we got to immigration again first thing this morning. I thought, right, this will be a doddle this time. No more, bad luck. This is going to be it now. No stress today whatsoever. Get the 6-month extension. Get back on the ferry tomorrow, back to Masbate. Job done, not a problem. Right, and then it all went wrong. We've done all the normal things, filled in the forms and everything, took them in ready, then, picked the ACR card up, so at least that was done as well. And then this American bloke, Steve, started talking to me, really nice bloke, started chatting. He was explaining something, I didn't quite understand what he meant. And then I realised the penny dropped all of a sudden, my brain engaged, and I realised what he was on about. Normally, when you get your extensions in the Philippines, in your passport, you'll get a little yellow sticker, and it will give you your expiry date of your visa, so you know when to return back to renew it. But they've stopped doing that now. Last month they were still doing it because I got my little yellow sticker in the passport. They don't do that anymore. They've got rid of the express lane. Normally you paid 1,500 peso for the express lane, and then that was it. They stamped your passport, you went away, that was it, job done. But now they don't do that. They've got rid of the express lane altogether, and what you have to do now is return 3 to 5 days later, which is a bit of a pain because it's okay if you live in Cebu. You just jump back on the jeepney or whatever and come back 3 or 5 days later, and that's it, job done. So what they do now, they keep your passport, and all they do is just give you a receipt now, and that's it. You don't take your passport back with you, they just give you a receipt, and then 5 days later you have to go up and pick your passport up, and it's all done. So the trouble is, because we're in Masbate and it's a couple of days travel properly to get here, it's just not possible. We were planning on getting the ferry home tomorrow, but if we'd have done that, by the time we land back in Masbate, we've got to get another ferry and come all the way back to Cebu again, just ready to pick the passport back up. So it's just not worth it. So now we're stranded again in Cebu, but because the ferry's only once a week, we've got another 8 days left now till we can get the ferry. So, yeah, 5 more days we've got now till I can go back to immigration and get my passport, and then another 3 days to get the ferry. So by the time we get home, it'll be about 9 days this trip until we get back. It's unbelievable. I'm sure I've got a curse on me in this country. It's just all going wrong all of a sudden. Everything's piling up. And for once, this isn't even my fault. It's nothing to do with me. Apparently, they changed the way they do it 2 weeks ago. I've not got internet where I live, so I can't keep checking the immigration website every day to see if they've made new rules. So literally I was there 4 weeks ago, everything was the same as it always has been. 4 weeks later I arrived, they've completely changed everything. So yeah, if you live miles and miles away, you're going to be really in trouble. You've got to extend wherever you're staying in the hotel and that, because you can't go all the way home and all the way back again, because 5 days just isn't long enough to do it all. So thank you very much to that bloke anyway who left me a comment and said Legazpi, the immigration in Legazpi in Bicol region, that's going to be the nearest one for me now. I'm never coming back to Cebu to do this again, it's just so expensive. It's thousands and thousands it's cost me now for this trip again. So I thought the last one was dear enough, but this one has topped it all together. So what can you do? This is it now. The last time, as I say, in Cebu. The next time, in 6 months' time for renewal, I'll go to Legazpi in Bicol region. It's going to be a lot quicker, and apparently I can get it done within a day and back again to Masbate. So there you go, just a word of warning anyway. If you are going to the immigration office, just please make sure you're staying somewhere local and you're prepared to return 5 days later to pick your passport back up, because they won't give it you back on the day. Now, just to let everyone know, I don't know if it's changed, in all the immigration offices like Manila, etc. I've not got a clue. This is just my experience in the Cebu one in Mandawi City. This is what's happened to me this morning. So, as I say, I don't know if it's all immigration offices or just the one in Cebu. I don't know. So, fingers crossed now, this will be the end of all my bad luck. This is just curse after curse at the minute. So, keep smiling, eh? Right, I'm going now. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.